Hi, friends, and welcome to the next episode of the Naria Lemaire Show. And I'm your host, Naria. For those of you who are new, I am so excited to have you. I am a registered dietitian who specializes in weight management, gut health, and overall wellness. Now, today we're going to share 5 tips that you can get started with today to help you with your longevity goals and your overall wellness goals. Now, one of the biggest things I see with individuals, and hey, you know what? Me too. I'm human too. Is when we want to do something, we have these goals to do it, we want to really do it, is acting. The first one here, friends, is just act. Do it. It doesn't matter if you have all the resources, it doesn't matter if you're ready, it doesn't matter. Just do it. The hardest part is to just start. Start with the first step. And I always go back to what's the first few minutes of that activity? What does that look like? And that's what I want you to focus on. And I'll give you an example. For me, a while ago, especially when I was going through school, my master's, my undergrad, not so much because I was very active, but my master's, not active. Not active. I was overthinking things, just saying, hey, I need to do at least 30 minutes or nothing. Having kind of like that all or nothing type of approach, which doesn't work, so don't do it. At least not with health. um, so, what I want you to do is think of the first few minutes here. And what I like to do, my example for this is going to be the physical activity. So, in order to be active, or most of the times when we're active, what are we going to do? We're going to probably have some type of workout clothes on, right? So, if that's kind of like the first step before actually moving, then we may want to set out our physical activity clothes, put it outside our room, maybe by the dresser, by the bathroom. Just have the clothes ready. I'm talking about if your girl's sports bra, your shirt, your shorts, pants, just have it ready. Socks, just have it ready. That's all I want you to do. Then you can grow from that. But you don't want to go from like, I haven't worked out to, I'm going to plan a physical activity. No, 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 no. Just get your clothes ready. Okay. Get your clothes ready. Next is you can do something free. You can go on YouTube. I mean, oh my friends, you can go on TikToks. I have some TikTok fitness people that will literally give you a whole fitness routine for free. They will, I mean, come on. Just do something free. Don't worry about the funds. Just do something. But friends, number one, act. Figure out a way to do it. You can even go to AI and say easiest way to get some physical activity in. Dude, guys, we live in an age that everything's almost like handed in a platter for us. Like there's almost no reason to have an excuse for this. Even 5 minutes is better than nothing. So remember, first one is act. I just want you to start to do something, even if it's 5 minutes of something. Okay. Number two, I think most people don't think about this one. And honestly, that was me a few years ago. Sunlight exposure. Yes, I know. It's like, what sunlight exposure? What does that have to do with health so much? Guys, hormone regulation, upping your mood. I mean, dude, get out and get some sun. It's so beneficial. Get some steps in while you get some sun, get some sunlight exposure. Ideally, and I will say this is a big struggle for me, but hey, getting better, doing one thing at a time. Again, think about those 2 minutes. Ideally, if you can get some sunlight exposure in the morning, that would be good for like maybe 15, 20 minutes. That would be an ideal situation. I always think about like, okay, and again, this is my excuse side. If I had a Porsche, I would have my cafecito, my coffee out there and get my sun. Oh, so good. That's not my life right now. I don't have that type of the sun doesn't point this way in the morning. So that there goes my excuses. But it points on one of my windows. So what I do now is I'll open up my window, grab maybe make some matcha in the morning, and then just like chill and just get some of that sun. That's like my easy way. Midday, you're gonna find me out walking. Yeah, I'll have my umbrella. If you have me on Insta, you probably already see me walking with my umbrella and just getting some sun out there. Oh my gosh, absolutely beneficial. Guys, don't discredit that sun. It's so beneficial. Even if you can get 5 minutes, if you anything you can get is gonna be again better than nothing. Remember, avoid the all or nothing approach. You need flexibility with these things. You need to be able to be realistic with yourself in your life. If you know you can't go walking for an hour, don't plan for an hour. If you can do 15 minutes, do 15 minutes. I don't care if Susie or Bob over there are doing an hour. Great for them. High fives. But I want you to be honest and real with yourself and say, hey, maybe that's my long term goal, but today I can do 5 minutes and I'm going to go do 5 minutes. That's it. Be happy with your growth. Be happy with what you're doing. Be happy about doing 1% more than you were doing yesterday. Period. Number three. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so massive. A nighttime routine. I can't tell you how many people I work with that don't have a healthy night routine. I remember when I had the worst nighttime routine, I would always tell my friends, my coworkers, everyone, I'm not a morning person. How do they exist? I don't understand. Moving forward, my nighttime routine is so good that if you even think of talking to me between 8 to 9, you're getting a zombie. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're getting a straight zombie. I don't know what's happening. My body is already shutting me down. I'm already ready to tuck. My kids already know. They're like, Mom, you're such a different person at night versus the morning. The morning, you're just like this, blah. And in the night, you're like, "Arr." Guys, develop a nighttime routine that your body, your eternal clock, working on your circadian rhythm. So your body's able to know, like, hey, this person, they're about to go to sleep. Let's wind it down. Let's wind it back. Very important for your body to know the game plan. Okay, I've talked about this on my other episodes. Your body just wants to know the game plan. If you haven't heard them, make sure and go back so you can learn about why your body wants to know the game plan. But working on that nighttime routine allows you to have a great morning. A good morning is really based on the night. Did you sleep on time? Did you have quality sleep? And I know a lot of this isn't like Naria, it doesn't come overnight. I get it. Sometimes I know we've been struggling with sleep. I'm not saying this is going to be an overnight success story, 100% no, but I want you to work on improvement. Period. Again, we're not going to seek for perfection. I'm not asking for that right now. All I'm asking is to start to consider what you can do to make it a little bit better. A 1% better. That's all I'm asking for here. I know I get a lot of I have disrupted sleep at night. I've been going through this for 30 years, 40 years. It's not going to happen overnight. I know, but I want you to just start. Even if you have to stare at the wall for 30 minutes and just ease your nighttime routine by 30 minutes, that's fine. Don't start by, hey Naria, I go to sleep at 3 in the morning, I'm going to sleep at 10. No, that's not going to work. At least most times it's not going to work. If you're going to sleep at 3 in the morning, ease it back a little bit, maybe by 30 minutes, about an hour, if you can, an hour and a half, which is, I mean, it happens here and there, but just ease it back little by little. Start to work on that nighttime routine, and that's going to help you be that morning person you see on the social media, like, how are they a morning person? It's because they probably have a pretty good nighttime routine. They're probably like knocked out at a certain time. Okay, so I want you to work on that nighttime routine that's going to lead to that good morning routine. And starting off at a good morning can really lead to a great rest of the day. Guys, trust me, this is coming from someone who hated the mornings. I would just like be disgusted in the mornings. My mom's so funny because now when we go on vacation, she's like, you're up at like so early before the sun comes out and you're like already ready to go. When you were young and in high school, you were so grumpy in the car. She's like, no one can talk to you, but now you're just a blabbermouth. It's just so funny how things work out. All right, friends. So the next one, nighttime routine, just 1% better. Next, and again, guys, when I'm creating these tips, I'm thinking of longevity. I'm thinking about you and when you're 65, when you're 80, I'm thinking about you then. I'm not thinking about you tomorrow. I'm thinking about you then because these things do take time. Next one, stress management. Now, it is 100% normal for us to experience stress. I mean, we're on planet Earth. People are stressful. We stress ourselves. Our spouses stress us. Our kids, our coworkers, whatever. We stress other people. That's how it goes. We're human. We're imperfect humans. But it's so important to practice mindful stress management techniques. And this could be as simple as, again, going on that walk, getting some sun out, going to mental health counseling, reading a book, really calming down the soul. You want to calm down because the problem is not just like stress. That's not the problem. The problem is chronic stress when it just freaking continues for years and the person, you're not managing it correctly. One I had a client that said, Naria, how do you just stop the stress? That's impossible. Like, I feel stress. How do you stop? Well, you have to learn how to create these mindful techniques that if you know you're starting to experience that stress, or you know you're going to go in a stressful situation, you want to try to see what can you do, what's in your power to try to ease it down. So instead of getting, let's say, from front 1 to 10, 10 super stressed, getting to that 10, what can I do to kind of stop when I get to the low numbers? In life, there's going to be things we can control. There's going to be things we can't control. And if you're stressing about things you can't control, you're really just stressing out your body, causing all this inflammation that's really doing nothing at all. So always think, what's in my control? Let me try to focus on that. Everything else, if it's not in my control, stressing about it's not going to help. Period. So, friends, I want you to develop a healthy stress management routine. And again, you can download an app. Again, we're at a point where there's technology, there's AI, there's apps, there's all types of stuff. You have so many different resources. It's right on your phone, right in front of your face for free many times. Download an app, start there. Go to AI. What's a few mindful stress management techniques that I can practice today that are super easy because I don't feel like it? Okay, guys, I don't care what you do, just start something 1% better again than yesterday. Now, the next tip, friends, the 85% rule. Why do we need this? Because we need flexibility. Flexibility is so important. So when you think of, okay, I want to live a healthy lifestyle, but I want my goodies, like me, I love that chocolate chip crumble cookie. Literally, why they exist, because it's so good. Many times I go and they don't have chocolate chip cookie, and I'm like, how are you still in business? Like, dude, if you know this is your number one seller, stock it up. Anyhow, you want that flexibility because sometimes you have to feed your soul. Of course, we want to always prioritize our bodies and say, hey, our bodies really need that fiber, that low fat protein. They need those whole foods, yes. But hey, I want a little bit of crumble cookie today, or I want some carne asada today, some carne asada fries from Lolitas. If you're from San Diego and you haven't gone, go today. Sometimes we have to feed our soul. So we do want some flexibility. We want our lifestyle to be sustainable. And for me, if you cut out crumble cookies and you cut out Lolita's tsunami fries, I'm done. Shut off the cameras. We're done here. We're done. We're done. We're done. Okay. So you want some type of flexibility. I can't stress how important that is. Think about it. As long as 85% of the time I'm doing my whole food thing, I'm working out, I'm eating pretty good, my fiber's high, my protein's high, then yeah, I can, I can squeeze in a little bit of that cookie, a little bit of those fries. I'm not, and I want you to avoid thinking of it's a weekend thing. It's a cheat thing. You're not cheating on nobody. Okay. This is food. So yeah, if you want some crumble cookies on Wednesday, have a freaking ball. If you want those tsunami fries on Monday, let's go. But guys, think 85% of the time I should be mindful. And yeah, that includes the weekends. It's not like go wild, go rogue on the weekend, and then Monday I'm a good girl again. No, what? No. Learn how to practice these things on the weekend and the weekdays. Be flexible. Squeeze these 15 percenters during any time you feel like it. If I'm craving a crumble cookie on Monday, there's no way on this planet I'm gonna wait till Saturday to have that cookie. Because if I do, I'm having two. And I'm talking about two of the big ones. I'm not talking about those little size ones they have. I'm talking about those big ones. I'm gonna get two of those guys, my cup of milk, don't talk to me till I'm done, and then I'll be happy again. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna wait till Saturday. I'm gonna want, if I want that cookie on Monday, I'm having that cookie on Monday, and I'm gonna have a portion of it that's totally fine, reasonable, and satisfies my soul. So friends, I encourage you to practice flexibility. All right, friends, those were the 5 tips for today. Now, I'd love to know if you're already incorporating all those, already practicing them, or if you haven't, which one you want to start with, or if you're going to start with all of them. I do encourage you to start with one or two. But just for sustainability reasons, habit creation, and so forth. Now, guys, let me know. Comment below or send me an email at narialamere@gmail.com. If you have more questions or you want to dig deep a little bit deeper, let me know. Send me that email, comment below, and put, hey, real results. We'll schedule a discovery call. Just a call is totally free, just to add some more value into your health journey. All right, guys, till next time. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe.